Good morning, Mr. Beam. My name is Leonard Parker, and I am a digital marketing consultant based in Houston, Texas. I'm reaching out today because I came across your profile on Thumbtack, and I figured since you're marketing there, you're interested in getting more leads and more clients or prospects into your pipeline. So I specialize in digital marketing campaigns for financial services professionals. I've worked with both local advisory firms and more nationally focused advisors. So definitely, I have some insights that I think could really help you drive more traffic and more leads through your own properties like your website. So in this video, I'm going to give you three very important recommendations that I think can really help you kind of get the ball moving with getting leads to your website, or more leads, I should say, to your website. So the first thing, and before I get started, all of these are somewhat related to SEO, or short engine or search engine optimization. So that will be the focus. And SEO is simply tactics and strategies to help your website and your different properties, online properties, rank better in Google. So for the first, I'll start here on your website. And, one thing I noticed, you have great testimonials, you have great blogs. Overall, you have a really good kind of look and feel of your website. My recommendation, I know that you provide many different types of services to your clients, but when I look at your website, I'm not able to find anything on those services. So I think you might have a statement here, or maybe not. But you offer, yeah, I'm sorry, it was the pop-up that showed up when I first came to the site. So I recommend that you build out dedicated pages for each of those services. So if it's tax consulting, have a page for it. If it's just kind of a general financial advisory service, have a page for it. If it's retirement planning, have a page for it. If it's estate planning, have a page for it. And basically what this does, it has two benefits. First, it gives you more placements in Google. If you add more pages to your website and you optimize the content for SEO and it's good content, you will be able to show up better in Google. The second thing, when people are coming to your website, they might be interested in a specific service. So let's say they've never heard of you, but let's just say they were in Naples, Florida, and they were looking for a retirement planner. Well, now that you have a dedicated retirement planning page, you can go on there, they can go in there, read about what you offer, and you are more targeted to them. So that's one way it helps. In the digital marketing world, that's called conversion optimization. So you're changing your website so that any prospects that you get or leads that you get on your website, you are more likely to convert them. So that's for your website. Now, the other two recommendations actually are away from your website. So for the first, I'm going to do a review of your local business citations. So I use a free tool called Yex, and if you have time, if you're interested, you can run the same tool on your end. So the first thing I'm going to put in your address. I'm just copying and pasting that here from your website. So I just put in Naples, Florida. Your zip code is 34109. Your phone. And then your business name, I'm just going to put in Jim Bean Financial. I believe that's your official business name. Yeah, I'm not saying anything different, so I'm assuming that's your official business name. And so while that runs, Mr. Beam, basically the importance of business listings, you want to make sure that your business name, business address, and your business phone number is consistent across all of your listings online. So your listings include your Google My Business, which I'll show you in a minute, your Yahoo listing, your Bing listing, your Facebook business page, if you have one. If you don't have one, you should have one. Your Yelp page, all of your different listings. So, so as you can see here, this is your business again. And so it's showing that 94% of your listings are inaccurate. So, and I scroll down here, you can see that, there are quite a few issues. So on Bing, your address is actually listed as Green Lake Court. So that's definitely needs to be cleaned up. On Yelp, it's actually a completely different business. So I'm not sure you're affiliated with them at all, but definitely want to figure out why you're coming up for Yelp. It looks like they have the same phone number. And then you can see here it's a mix of address issues, business name issues. And then for some of these listings, you don't even have a profile. So definitely you want to spend some time cleaning that up. And the reason why this is important is that while you or I, we're humans, we can go to your website, read some of your articles, and I can assess whether you're a credible financial advisor. Google, even though the algorithms are very sophisticated, at the end of the day, they're being powered by computers. So it's either black or white, right? They can't really assess that in between space. So one way that Google and really all of the search engines determine if a business is credible or not, they look at the consistency of these business listings, because it's assumed that if you're a legitimate business, your name is going to be the same everywhere, your address, your phone number, and so forth. So when that isn't the case, this just throws up red flags. And Google, they really want to return the best results for their users. And when you have these different red flags, that can really hurt your rankings and your overall visibility online. So that's why it's very important that you clean these things up. Now, finally, my recommendation is actually focused on your Google My Business page. So you can see here, I'll Google your firm name, and that's you. It comes up. One thing I noticed is that you don't have any reviews here. And if I go to your website, you actually have several good 5-star reviews, and you even have more than that, it looks like here. Yeah, you have an entire page of them. So I recommend that not only do you post these reviews on your website, but you also encourage your clients, once they finish work with you, that they also post on your Google My Business page. As you can see, if someone Googles your firm name, those are going to show up here. So I'm sure you've seen a business where all their reviews show up. And if they're good 5-star reviews, well, absolutely, you want to make sure that those are showing up. Other than Google My Business, the other important places are your Facebook business page, your Yelp page, and your Yellow Page account. And if you don't have any of those, you need to make sure that you set those up. So just wanted to put together that video. I hope some of those things are helpful and you're able to implement them. As I mentioned, I am a digital marketing consultant. I do specialize in working with financial services professionals. So everything from SEO, so all of these issues I can help with, paid advertising, AdWords and Facebook advertising, content marketing, and email marketing. So all important parts of your marketing mix. My team and I, we can help with those. I am based in Houston. So only 1 hour behind you, but definitely I would be interested in learning more about your firm. And if you do need any help with these things this year, definitely let's set up some time to chat. So I will leave a couple of my case studies in my email, and I'll also leave a scheduler link so that you can book some time if you are interested in speaking. Well, thank you, Mr. Beam, for watching the video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.